What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Frida. And I wanted to thank both Adrian for sending multiple albums many moons ago, but also to Darren, who has provided me with some song title translations for this 1996 album that we're beginning, as well as some parenthetical annotations which relate to other lyrics in a song. So yes, ultimately, I do know that this opening track from her 1996 album translates to Love Me Always. So in that regard, it speaks to an emotional conviction that the other person in question should not waver, should not give up on you, should not move away from you, but should continue to provide their affection. And I suppose implicitly there's a suggestion that the narrator feels the same and they will continue to reciprocate and transmit their love and affection toward the person in question. So again, I don't speak Swedish, so I won't be able to hear any of the lines in real time, but I look forward to Darren and any others providing more detail in terms of the narrative or the scene or the context. So let's give it a listen. This is Frida from her 1996 album, which I'm not going to try to pronounce. I know someone told me the name of, or the translation for the album title previously, but in the moment I'm forgetting what that is, so I do apologize. I'm sure people will comment right away. But yes, apparently this track translates to Love Me Always, and I believe part of the chorus may also use the phrase Leave Me Never, so away we go.
Jag vill ha mer ett andetag ifrån din själ. Så nära som din hand kan nå, du nuddar mig och vill mig väl. Jag dansar utan vett och sans, besatt av dig och av din lust. Du tät, älska mig alltid, lämna mig aldrig, 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 aldrig mer. I natten månen upp och ner, demonerna finns här hos mig. De kräver mer ju mer jag ger, och jag får aldrig nog av dig. Du rör mig utan ord i natt, jag är besatt utav din lust. Du tät, älska mig alltid, lämna mig aldrig, 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 aldrig mer. aldrig. Älska mig alltid. Lämna mig aldrig. Älska mig alltid. Lämna mig aldrig. Älska mig alltid. Lämna mig aldrig, aldrig mer.
Wow, so, the last couple albums, there's been a lot of talk about the different genres, and in some cases, genres that seem very far from the proper ABBA material. And I've enjoyed that variety and that diversity of sound. This feels like yet another path in terms of the classical stylings. We definitely have strings here, I think both violin and cello. There's like this down-tempo ambient type of atmosphere mixed with a bit of like world music, folk music type of sound. Her voice very arresting, and it's almost like she's speaking to us. I mean, there's definitely melody to her vocal delivery, but it sounds very direct, like she's, I suppose, trying to convince someone, trying to explain, trying to convey her own feeling. And so it has this sense of, someone talking to you about emotional matters. Now, again, without knowing Swedish, I don't know, in each moment what is being said. But it feels like there is an attempt to convince and persuade that this is for the best, this is what needs to happen. And ultimately, I enjoy the bluesy guitar interlude, which I wasn't really expecting. Like, the rest of the track, as I said, had this, like, world ethereal down-tempo type of ambience, and then that guitar comes in not only a bit bluesy, but a bit, like, dissonant bluesy. Like, it just really took me by surprise. But I don't think it's out of place. I think it works, but I just wasn't prepared for it, given the other sonic stylings I was keyed into up until that point. So yes, a very atmospheric opener, one in which I think she sounds great. Ultimately, I get that this is jumping ahead like more than a decade in time from what we've heard, so I'm not surprised maybe that there might be some sonic or stylistic differences, but I'll just try to take it as I go. Once again, thank you to Adrian for sharing these albums. Thank you to Darren for providing some insight about the track titles and, a little extra lyrical context. But yes, looking forward to the next chapter in the Frida journey is, I guess, what I'm saying. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.